Alright, this one is spring 2022.
Yes. Okay.
Anything?
See,
This is the, which problem is it? Right, it's
it's a
small. Okay?
multiplexing and demultiplexing. The handwriting is small.
Yeah, but what's the number?
It's 5.2.
5.2.
Multiplexing and demultiplexing. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have A here, host A.
Uh-huh.
It is a socket
Yeah.
called P3. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have a socket here.
Yeah.
Then we have a server, like whatever it is, B.
Yeah.
It has a socket called
Uh-huh.
P1.
Yeah.
And this is C.
Yeah.
It has a socket called P4.
Mm-hmm.
So for this question, suppose a process in host B has a UDP socket with port number 6428. So if B UDP socket has port number port number 6428, okay?
Yeah.
And host A and host C,
Uh-huh.
each of these sending a UDP segment to host B,
Yeah.
okay, with destination port number 6428, okay?
Okay.
So please fill the correct port number in, okay?
Spring
So here the
2022.
thing is, host A and host C is sending UDP segment here.
Host A and host C each send a UDP segment to host B with a destination port number 6428. Okay. Will both of these segments be direct in the same socket at host B? Short port. Uh-huh. Oh, you gotta find those numbers, I see.
Okay. Writing it short list. Okay.
Yeah.
For UDP is connectionless, okay?
Yeah. UDP is connectionless.
Okay.
Then how come you okay.
Here they are saying that fill the correct path in number in, okay?
Yeah.
So I thought we have to do it in this graph.
Yeah.
So I solved the whole problem here.
Yeah.
So it's not only sending data,
Uh-huh.
see it. It will go this way.
Yeah.
It is also
Go back.
giving data here.
Yeah.
Okay? We will understand the whole concept here.
Uh-huh.
It is also sending here,
From there back.
and there also it is sending this.
Yeah.
Okay? So since it is connectionless,
Uh-huh.
each socket, like when it is sending data segment, UDP segment here,
Yeah.
this socket also can return this, okay?
Yeah.
It's totally connectionless.
Yeah.
We don't need any fixed connection for UDP, okay?
You mean you don't need wire? Connectionless.
And when I will talk about TCP, you understand, okay?
Okay.
So here this one has 9157, okay?
Yeah.
And C has 5775, okay?
5775.
It is sending, right?
Yeah.
Here the source will be 9157.
Yeah.
And the destination will be
6428. Yeah.
So, and it is sending it back, okay?
Yeah. So
D to
source
N.
will be 6428, right?
Yeah, 6428. And
this
here
is
it will
91.
be 9157.
Ah, okay.
So, see, here it will be 5775.
Yes.
And destination order is
6428.
6428.
Yeah.
And here it will
6428.
be
6428.
sending.
Sending from here, right? Sending from this guy. 6428.
Yeah, oh yeah. So 6428 and it will be
5775.
5775.
Okay. So that's it.
Yeah. Sometimes in the question she will not say that this UDP or not. She will ask like
To give you these numbers.
all this program this is for UDP or TCP. So these are connectionless, right? So
Yeah.
you will say UDP. I will talk about the TCP, okay?
Yeah.
So let's
Wait, do it over here. So the next one is the graph 2, right?
graph 2 A1, okay? Here it is P3A, which is 9157. DLC.
Yeah.
B has. So destination. Sorry. Suppose here B is the server. Okay.
Yeah. B is the server.
So
Suppose a web server B is.
runs and a host B and the
Port
port number is 80. Since server has port number 80. Okay.
Yeah.
And it is says that suppose the web server has persistent connections.
Persistent.
Persistence like connection like
TCP.
fixed connection. Okay.
Okay.
So and receiving a request from two different hosts A and C.
Yeah.
Please fill the socket here. So here P3 is sending request to P4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this socket will not
Return.
return. Okay.
Okay.
There will be fixed another socket which will do this. Okay. But here they are not doing this for A and B. They are doing this for B and C. C. P6 is sending to P2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
So does this one?
P3
Does
is
this one?
doing this for P4.
This one also have an error here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it is one connection.
So it is coming.
Yeah.
It is returning.
Yeah.
This one is also returning. Okay, for each connection they are having different sockets. Okay.
Yeah.
What I understood, you saw me like I was watching that YouTube video. I was not giving full concentration. Like my head was burning.
Yeah.
I was so tired that day.
Okay.
So what I understood, like each connection they have that different sockets. Okay.
Each connect has a different socket. Okay.
Yes. So please fill the correct port number. So for TCP,
Yeah. This one
see,
doesn't tell you
for
TCP.
UDP we have to write just a port number. Just like port number where it is going. But for TCP we have to write the IP address plus port number.
Yeah, but in this case, it didn't say TCP, right? But you just
The
assume.
not just assume it. It's a TCP connection. Like see persistent connection.
That's why it's TCP.
Yeah,
Okay.
TCP. So as port, okay.
Yeah.
So for TCP we have to say the IP address plus port number, okay.
Yeah.
So source port IP address is A. We
Yeah.
don't have IP address, but it is A, okay.
Yeah.
And this is 9157.
Source port.
And destination is B, and
Yeah.
which is 80.
Yeah, 80.
80, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I made a mistake, sorry.
What happened?
See, this is connection less. Here, this line is sending data, so we don't, and we can, A is sending data with this segment with this line, okay? And B is sending with this. Okay, so while it is sending the segment, we can also send back to A. It's a connection less, okay? But for here, it will send the data here, and this same line will be used for here,
So the same line could be sending and returning.
returning.
But over here, only one line for sending and
And
one
only
line for
one
return.
person. Because it's a connection oriented.
Connection only.
It's a fixed connection.
Fixed
Like
connection.
it will go, then it will come. Like that will be the fixed connection here.
Okay.
Okay?
So 2 is UDP, 1 is TCP.
Mm-hmm. So here the S port will be B at 80,
Yeah.
and the DEST port will be A and the 9157.
Okay. So you have the B and the A as IP address.
Yes.
And then the port. Okay.
Here source port is C, and C, this connection P3,
Mm-hmm.
this is P3.
Ah.
So here C has 5775,
Yeah.
but this is, since the connection is P3 here,
Yeah.
here the value will be 9157. The same number of A,
Okay. Because, okay.
and the DST port will be
B80.
B80.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, and we have to find for this one.
Yeah.
So here source port is C
Mm-hmm.
and 5775,
Yeah.
and the DST port is B and 80.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then the last part is theory.
Okay.
So what else left?
I think that's it, man. Just take photo. That's it for the rest is conceptual, isn't it?